and welcome to Fun Time Youth Bowling. I'm Ray Bardo alongside PBA Hall of Famer Doug Kent, and this is week 2 of our pilot shows of 4. Last week, Doug, was our first show, our opening show of the new season, and we had a great show.
Oh, it was an exciting show, Ray. And this week we have 12 more players coming on. We got some great matchups, and it's going to be very exciting today.
I looked at the scores, and there's a lot of high scores that are possible today, and we got 12 bowlers that are ready and raring to go, and we'll be right back with our bumpers right after this. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Well, we're ready to go with our bumpers. We have Brianna Bowens from Doug Kent's Rose Bowl Lanes and Dwayne Rose from Clover Lanes.
And there's Dwayne's opening shot here. Look at that crazy ball. Look at that. All right. We got 5 on the first shot. There's a good opening shot.
He's been pretty excited about bowling. He's been running around and high-fiving people.
He's got a little brother, Gabriel. Dwayne is 4 years old. Hey,
and we got a little hang up of our ball here on lane 48. Oh, there it comes.
There we go.
Dwayne's like, where's my ball?
Dwayne's 4 years old, started bowling 2 years ago. At the age of 2, you can barely pick up a ball when you're 2.
Got his hand in the ball and all. Look at this. Oh, shot put.
All right, bounce off that thing. All right, we're gonna get a couple here.
He's trying to steer.
Oh, we got one more. All right. All right.
Dwayne 53 in the 8th frame.
Dwayne bowls right here at Clover Lanes. And a first look at Brianna Bowens. Look at that follow through.
Oh, here we go. A couple bounces.
We got a pinball machine out there. Here we go. And looks like we got 5 on her first shot also. And Brianna has one brother, Alan, who is quite the bowler also. Brianna's 5. She started bowling last year. She's averaging 82 already with a high game of 116.
Who's her coach?
And her
coach,
Daddy, her coach,
Doug, and Papa.
Yeah.
There we go. We're gonna get another bounce.
There we go.
And hang on. Oh.
All right. We got 8 total pins in that frame. She's got 68 in the 8th frame. And Dwayne's got 53 in the 8th frame. So we got a pretty good little match going on here.
They are exciting, aren't they? This is what bowling's all about. You get them started at a young age, and they'll grow up.
Looks like Brianna's got a whole bunch of pets. We don't know if they're dogs, cats. She's got 7 of them. Holy moly!
That's a good ball.
There we go, right down the middle.
Oh,
get a piece of the head pin.
Backing up.
All right, another good shot. All right.
Comes running back looking for mom support.
Dwayne's got a couple of pets. He's got 2 cats, Gus and Gizmo.
It'd be interesting to see what them pets are that Brianna's got.
Oh.
Ash and Blaze.
All right.
Yeah,
bounce off. If we can get the bounce off there, we'll get a few more here.
A little late.
Here it comes. All right, we got a 3. We got 3 more.
That gives Dwayne 60 through the 9th frame.
That's nice to have our bumpers back on. Getting them to start at a nice young age and learn the game when they're really little.
Well, it's great to have bowling back on just in general, but this is how they start.
Yep. Yep. Well, it's nice to have the bumpers and not the corrugated piping down the channels.
I was telling you last week, I said, you know, when I started way back when, I said, the first thing we did is we rolled a piece of carpet down the middle of the lane, 25 feet, which is just past the arrows.
Yeah.
We used to let the kids walk out there and try to throw the ball and keep it on the lane. Then we went to the cardboard inserts that are in rugs. I said, and then we went to corrugated piping. Then we went to blow-ups, and you know they always had holes in them.
Oh my God, the blow-ups were a
look at
nightmare.
this, give it a chance. It's gonna
oh
no!
Nice job. A near split conversion. Very good shot. So Brianna has 77 through 9 frames. This will be Dwayne's 10th frame coming up. He has 60 in the 9th frame.
We were talking about last week about all the changes in the game of bowling, and again, we got 2 little bumper kids bringing their own bowling balls with them. You know.
Well, he did a good job. He stayed behind the foul line. He almost went over the foul line and
come on.
Threw his
back. I think he threw his back out. He threw it so hard. Well, one of the
get a little airtime on that one.
One of the changes that I was thinking about when we were talking about the bumpers and the carpet and all that. Do you remember Chase Pickens?
Yeah.
Chase Pickens was the Home Depot and the Lowe's of today.
Yeah.
And that's where we went, and we used to get all our carpeting, and we used to get
your piping and
everything. Everything.
They probably looked at you funny when you were coming in there asking for like 3,000 yards of piping.
One of the guys that worked in the lumber department actually bowled in our bowling center at the time, and so he fixed us all up with when they went on jobs, put carpeting out, and brought the tubes to us. And
yeah. There's a good one.
Oh, here we go.
There, bounce hard.
Oh,
bounce hard. Here it comes.
Bounce back. Here
we go.
He's got a chance. Oh.
All right. Good job, Dwayne. All right.
67 for Dwayne.
And our 10th frame for Brianna Bounds.
She got a pretty colorful ball, too.
Looks pretty good.
Another bounce. Coming back.
Get a piece of that head pin. She got
Picks
it.
him up.
All right. There you go. Brianna is into T-ball. She likes to read, riding her bike, and she likes coloring, as most 5-year-olds like to do.
Yeah. Reading, that's very important at that young age, that she would like to pick up on reading. Something I could never do is read. I just never had the attention span to read a whole book.
Hang
that
on.
May have the right bounce.
Oh,
right
she
there.
got
Look
a
at
chance.
This. Look at this.
Got
it.
Oh, nice try. Nice try.
She gave it an all-out effort right there, I'll tell you. That was great. Well, that gives Brianna 86, and it gives Dwayne 67. But they're both winners. We don't care about score here on Fun Time Youth Bowling. Well, we'll be back with our girls 13 to 15 right after this. Welcome back, everybody, and here we go in our girls 13 to 15. Casey Salamone from Brockport Bowl, Brittany Johnson from Clover Lane.
Another real good matchup here. Ray, look at that form. Very, very good game.
Well, she's worked really hard at her game in the last couple of years. We're having a little trouble with her arm swing. We're trying to get her arm swing to get down. She has a tendency to pull her arm back too far, and then sometimes she loses the ball at the bottom of her swing. You'll hear it hit the lane. She doesn't get through it all the time.
Right.
That was a little bit more level.
A little better, yeah. All right, and our first look at Brittany Johnson. She got an average of 164, high game of 243.
These girls bowl together in travel, so they're familiar with each other.
Seven on her first ball.
Here's her 179 in the 7th. Casey has 190. Again, we have handicap added into their score. Again, it's based on the YABA chart for their age group. So They bowl 7 frames in our home bowling center. They come here to Clover Lanes in our TV taping and bowl their final 3 frames.
Good try. Very good try. Brittany's favorite bowler is Kelly Kulik. She likes to practice as often as she can.
We've had a couple of Kelly Kuliks in the last week or two. Here.
Well, how can you not like Kelly? One of the best female bowlers of all time. Very nice.
Ooh.
Oh, solid 9. The 4-pin to fall out.
I don't know what your opinion is on this, Doug, but I was told a long time ago when I was growing up bowling, Steve Nowicki, one of the great bowlers in the Rochester area, he used to tell me that a 4-9 for a right-hander or a 6-8 for a left-hander had to do with a tug that you actually pulled the ball. The ball didn't actually roll, you know, it rolled high, but you pulled. If you left a 4-9, you pulled the ball.
Right. Well, it definitely is a little bit high. And again, it all comes down to entry angle, how the ball's going through, going through the pins. There's a nice follow through. Good shot. Very good shot.
Rips the rack. Interesting about Brittany, she ends up on the wrong foot.
Yeah.
But it works.
Yeah. Opposite foot. I see that with some of the scratch bowlers too. There's a couple of them that are really, really talented that do that.
I mean, you can teach fundamentals and you can teach the way the game is supposed to be, but there's a lot of people. See, that's pulled. She pulled up. That's her high arm swing in and made her pull out. But you can teach the basic fundamentals, but there's a lot of people that have a few flaws. Flaws maybe isn't the right word, but some technical changing in their game.
Yep.
And it works for them.
Yeah.
You know, one of the greatest bowlers on the PBA Tour. Remember, wrong foot Lou Campy.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, Don Carter.
Who would emulate Don Carter with his swing?
With his bent elbow and.
Yeah.
But it's one thing that they were very good at is they repeated it very well. They were very consistent at it, and they did it over and over and over again. So they were very consistent with it.
Big part of the game of bowling today, especially with all the new equipment that's out there.
Yeah. All right.
245 for Casey Salomon.
Very nice.
Repetition is a big thing in the game of bowling. Again, especially with all the new balls that are out there. You can't get away with some of the things we used to get away with years ago.
You have a possibility of a tie, Ray.
There you go.
Brittany Johnson, if she strikes out, bowls 247 and wins by 2.
So she needs strike 9.
Strike 9 to win by a pin. Well, one thing that Brittany has is that's very good is that she has a really good release. Ball comes off her hand real smooth.
Now watch this. She lands on the wrong foot, but she's got a good knee bend.
Yeah.
See that? And a great follow through.
Oh. 10 pin. What a game, though. What a game.
236 with the spare. 245 for Casey Salomon.
Casey Salomon, high game of 268.
She idolizes Chris Bardall and Shelly Seacourse.
And
finishes
up with 235.
235, 245. What a great match that was from our girls, 13-15. Well, we'll be back in just a few minutes with our boys 13-15 right after this. Welcome back, everybody, and we just came off a really exciting match of our girls 13-15, and now we move to our boys 13-15. We have Jake Calhoun from Cougar Lanes against Travis Carvey from Doug Kent's Rose Bowl Lanes.
There's Travis's opening shot. He looks a little scared out there. That's only natural.
He was working on a double as he came in.
Yeah, Travis, we just drilled him a brand new High Road Pearl last week. There's a good shot. Off the wall.
Oh.
All right. pleasure of helping Travis a little bit this year. He moved out to our area and joined our youth league. And our first look at Jacob Calhoun. A pretty good opening shot, catching a piece of the head pin. He hit 8 on his first ball. Jacob Calhoun, 121 average.
Jake bowls out of Cougar Lanes in Honeyeye Falls, where Mike Kime is the general manager. Heather Kime is the youth director.
His favorite athlete is Derek Jeter.
That's a pretty good one to pick.
That's a good one.
Already knows he would like to go to Ohio State for physical education.
There's a nice shot, Travis. All right. Ball finds the pocket, leaves a 7-pin. Travis got a high game of 274, an average of 161.
Travis bowls out of Rose Bowl Lanes in Newark, where Doug Kent, my host here, is the proprietor.
All right,
along
Travis,
with his wife,
good
Chrissy.
spare.
Chrissy runs the junior program for Doug out there. He idolizes Doug Kent, Mike Trininsky.
Mike Trininsky, that's where they used to live in
and
Fulton.
Dave Merrill.
Used to bowl in Fulton. All right, Jacob. Jacob's hobbies are baseball, basketball, fishing.
Travis likes BMX, MX, scooters, and skateboard.
Sounds like some dangerous stuff he's into. All right.
That gives Jake 188 in the 9th. Travis has 186 in the 8th, working on a spare.
Coming up for his 10th frame. Catch a crossover. All right.
205.
We can call that a solid 10 for him today.
Yes, we can.
This is Fun Time Youth Bowl, and we can call it whatever we want.
Travis has one pet, Brownie the dog.
Brownie the dog. I wonder if it's brown. Looks like a good spare.
Perfect.
Excellent spare. All
Jacob
right.
has two pets, Juicy and Sally, and they're both beagles. Take a quick moment, take a shout out to a couple of our sponsors. We'd like to thank P&F Sports, John Cole, Randy Bauer for supplying all our junior bowlers with their shirts, and of course supplying us with our shirts.
Yeah, Chef's Catering, who brought us lunch today, and wow, what a great lunch. MyBowler.com,
Roger Thane, Mike Rose,
along with Radical bowling balls, a new line of bowling balls that just introduced about a year ago. Got some great products. Beginners to Pros Pro Shop.
our bowling tip of the week sponsor, Beginners to Pros, Brad Bucker. We have a segment sponsor from Summit View Motors. Allstate is our sweep sponsor.
All right, Jacob Calhoun going for the spare in the 10th frame here.
Take a shout out to
Good
the
shot.
Hurwitz family.
There we go. There we go. All right.
The Hurwitz family, who was so happy that Fun Time was back on the air, just made a flat donation to us.
Very nice.
Let's do it.
Super.
So that was great. We waited a long time to get Fun Time back on the air. We've been gone almost 18 years, and I'll tell you what, if it wasn't for the hard work of a few of us involved and all our sponsors, we wouldn't be here.
And a good finish for Jacob Calhoun.
207.
207.
Jake, 221 for Travis. Well, that concludes our boys 13 to 15. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, Chrissy will talk to our bowlers, and then we'll be back with the second half of our show.
All right, right, I'm Christy Kent alongside our 6 bowlers today on Fun Time Youth Bowling. And today we're going to talk to Brianna. Brianna, today was your first time bowling on TV?
Yes.
And how much fun was it?
Good.
Did you have a really good time? All right, will you come back and see us?
Yes.
Okay. And Travis, how was it bowling your first time on television today?
Oh, it was really fun.
Yeah, would you like to do it again?
Yes.
All right. All right, guys. We'll be right back with our Average Builders Tip of the Week.
And now, this week's Beginners to Pros tip, hosted by PBA Hall of Famer Doug Kent.
Hi, I'm Doug Kent with another Average Builder Tip of the Week. Today we're going to talk about how to make a 10-pin, since that is the hardest spare for a right-hander to make. What we're going to do is we're going to stand as far left on the approach as you can, up against the ball return if you have to. Use the middle arrow for your target. That will put you diagonally across the lane so your ball is in the oil. And keep your hand behind the ball without turning it as you come through. And reach for your target. Your ball will be on line across the middle of the lane diagonal, and you'll make it almost every time. I'm Doug Kent, and this has been your Average Builder Tip of the Week.
Welcome back, everybody, to our second half of our show. We had an exciting very first half. Chrissy, I don't know how you got through all that interviews. That was great. But here we go with our boys 16 and 19. TJ Brott against Justin Van Andersek from Clover Lanes.
All right, here we go. And a split for his opening shot for TJ. 5-7 split. TJ's got very, very good form, good arm swing. He would be classified as a cranker, I would think. That was a very good effort here. All right. And we have Justin from right here at Clover Lanes. A high game of 256, averaging 171.
He's got a chance to beat his high game right here on TV.
There's a good shot. He almost had 257. And we just got a 7-pin spare conversion here. And he's well on his way for his high game here.
256, he can go out to 258 with a spare and strikes off the sheet. He started out 8 spare. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strikes in a row, 9 spare.
Got a good arm swing. Hook a little.
Oh.
All right, slides right by. And we got a close match, right? All right.
Hit it.
And
all right, here we
got
go.
A little trip 4. That was a good shot. TJ Brott up on the left lane. Almost another 5-7.
TJ has 191 through the 8th frame. Justin, 231.
Oh,
TJ says his favorite bowler is Mika.
Mika Koivunyemi.
Glad you
It's a
said
tough one to say.
that. I left it up to you. Average 166. His high game's 247.
That looks like a good one. Ah, hook a little high there. Looked pretty good off his hand. Leaves the 3-6. And no chop. All right. Good conversion there. Justin's got a really good game going here. Handicap's already been added in.
Well, he's got 251 in his handicap, but he's still going to shoot 220 something scratch. 44 pins added into a score. Again, the bowlers get handicapped based on their YABA chart. They bowl 7 frames in their home bowling center. They come here to Clover Lanes to our TV taping, bowl their final 3 frames.
Oh, hit it.
Oh.
All right. Good finish. Good game.
269.
269 with his handicap.
225 scratch. There's TJ.
And
On the cross. Didn't quite get
TJ
there.
bowls twice a week. Wants to go to RIT right here in Rochester when he's done with school.
Justin's going to go to Monroe Community College for engineering.
He likes to play the guitar. He's into music, computers.
Coach is Mimi Lucy.
And a good spare conversion there.
So spare give him 219.
Got a couple of pets, Rosie and Tater.
Again, we'd like to thank all our sponsors for giving us the opportunity to put our Fun Time Youth Bowling Show back on TV.
There's a good shot in the 10th. All right, that's a way to finish.
219.
Good game, good match.
Well, that was an exciting match.
Yes, it
That
was.
concludes our boys 16 and 19. And we'll be back with our girls 9 and under right after this. Welcome back, everybody, and this is our girls 9 and under. We have Natalie Kent from Doug Kent's Rose Bowl Lanes and Madeline Pym from Rose Garden Bowl.
Oh, look at this one right down.
This is Madeline.
Oh, it's Natalie. All right. Yeah, good opening shot there. Got a piece of the pocket.
With their handicap added in, Madeline was 184 in the 7th. Natalie has 186 in the 6th, working on a spare.
Oh, just hooks by. And first look at Madeline Pym. Oh, first shot, a little left in the channel. And Madeline got a 71 average with a high game of 107. Pulling out of Rose Garden Lanes.
Rose Garden Lanes, where Tom Sardu is the owner. Tom Sardu is the youth director. Tom Sardu is everything in Virgin. He cooks. He's the mechanic. He's a one-man show. Except he has his mom.
That's a better shot.
Hang on.
Looks like we got a couple right there. All right. Got 3 pins in that one.
Okay, 187 in the 8th. Natalie has 216.
Natalie Kent's favorite sports figures are Tommy Jones and Shannon O'Keefe. Her high game is 198. Their average is 129. She wants to attend Wichita State when she gets out of high school.
She doesn't tell us what she wants to do, but she just wants to go.
I wonder if that has anything to do with that's where her mother went.
Shocker.
She's a Wichita Shocker. It's in her blood. All right, Madeline. Madeline likes Danica Patrick, race car driver.
It's funny as we go through the sheets every week and we look at the kids and who they idolize, how they pick people in different sports. Was it last week or the first half of the show? We had a Derek Jeter. We had a swimmer. And we had
it's not just bowlers. Yeah, that's nice to see.
We had a soccer player, somebody like Mia Hamm. Hang on.
There we go. 3 on the left and 3 on the right. For a total of 6 for the frame.
193 to 238.
Natalie Kent, she has 3 dogs, 2 St. Bernards, and a little fur ball named Dexter. Her coach is Doug Kent when she listens.
She says, my dad.
And she listens to her mom more than she listens to me.
No, that's not a bad choice either. People don't realize how well Chrissy bowls. Former Wichita State Shocker.
Yeah.
Former collegiate champion.
National champion. Should I name the year? Hang on, ball. All right. 3 more. 247 with her handicap. That's a good game there. How often do you practice? Every couple days, she says.
You let her get away with that?
That's better, Madeline. We got 8 on the first ball in the 10th frame.
Madeline wants to attend GCC or SUNY Brockport for something in the medical field. She likes basketball, softball, cheerleading, Girl Scouts, 4-H. She has 2 dogs, Teddy and Shasha.
And
come back.
Madeline's
come
final
back.
shot.
Oh. 201 for Madeline.
All right, good game. Good game.
For Natalie.
This portion of Fun Time Youth Bowling is brought to you by Lair Air.
Well, welcome back, everybody. I guess I got a little ahead of myself. I was talking about Tom Sardu so much that I almost took his grandchild right out of the show. So we do have another show. We have Michael Sardu from Rose Garden Bowl against Christopher Bergeron from Cougar Lanes.
All right. Good opening shot by Michael. Michael's got a high game of 147 and a high average, or I'm sorry, an average of 90. And he's interested in all sports. He likes them all. Baseball, basketball. Here we go. Look at that form. Good shot. Anna, get out of there. All right. All but the 10 pin. Good frame for Michael Sardu.
We were just talking a
another
little while ago
southpaw.
about how the bowlers pick different people to idolize.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant and Jackie Robinson.
Wow. Two good ones there. Kevin Durant, probably the #1 basketball player right now in the NBA. And Christopher Bergeron going for the spare. Just hooks by.
205.
Christopher's got an average of 87 and a high game of 147.
He likes floor hockey and baseball.
There's a good shot. And he gets a piece of the head pin for a 4-pin.
I was talking to Grandpa a little bit before we got on the air, and Grandpa's telling me what a tear he's been on.
Oh, yeah?
He's had 2 300s and 298 in the last week.
Wow. Wow. He's got 3 coaches, Dad, Grandpa, and Frank Stump. There's a nice spare.
There you go.
Nice follow through.
Starting them young. Starting them young.
Back to our southpaw. Make it hook. Make it hook.
Here it comes.
All right. Good count.
You know very many softpaws that don't make the ball hook?
Most of them do.
I mean, it's natural.
I know it. I know it. So many good left-handers, too.
Take a moment to take a shout out to our sponsors. We'd like to thank everybody for their support. Without them, we wouldn't have this show on the air. In fact, we actually have one of our sponsors in the audience today, Les Bernard from Allstate, sitting right in front of us here. We have Summit View Motors, our bowling tip of the week.
All right, Christopher.
Sponsored by Brad
Good
Bucket
spare. Good spare.
and Beginners to Pros Pro Shop. PF
Well
Sports,
done.
our friends John Cole and Randy Bauer for supplying all our junior bowlers with their shirts and their shirts for the staff here and us. MyBowler.com, Roger Thane, Mike Rose.
Nice shot, Michael. Got a piece of that head pin. Nice 8 count.
Gives them 217 in the 9th.
Got a good match going on,
This game ain't
right?
over yet.
Good match going on
This game
here.
ain't over yet. Chef's Caterers, which provided our lunch today, great lunch, Mike Pizarro. And of course, our friends at MyTV, Channel 18. If it wasn't for this great staff here.
Little hook. Little hook. We got it.
Oh,
Very good effort from Michael.
226. Any kind of high pin count, Christopher should be okay.
Look at the form that these two
Looks
have.
pretty good. 9 years
Look
old.
at that. Look at that. Another good shot. Chris got a chance to bowl 240 with his handicap if he gets a spare here.
Actually, it was a pretty even match because Christopher got 119 pins handicap and Michael got 117 pins handicap. So basically, they bowled a scratch match.
Yeah. And it's looking good. Oh, nice try.
It looked like he tried to flatten his wrist out.
Yeah, and he did.
Skid the ball across the lane.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. So 232 for Christopher Bergeron. Well, I guess that does conclude our matches for today. We'll be back and let Chrissy talk to our bowlers right after this.
All right, I'm back here with our other 6 bowlers from the second half of our show today. And one of our winners was with Christopher Bergeron. Christopher, can you tell everybody how much fun you had today?
I had very fun.
And would you like to do that again?
Yes.
All right, good bowling today. And Natalie, can you describe to the fans what was it like bowling on TV today?
I was scared, but I had fun.
You did? Would you like to do that again?
Yes.
Okay. And Justin, first time on TV?
Yes.
And what was it like throwing your first shot? I know you looked a little nervous.
Shaky, but after that, got all right, or was better.
All right. All right. We'll be back right after this.
Welcome back, everybody, and thank you once again for watching Funtime Youth Bowling. That concludes week 2 of our 4 segments that we are taping. And don't forget, in 2 weeks, we'll be doing a graduation show, which we will be featuring 12 of our senior bowlers here in the Rochester area. Dwayne, did you have a great time today?
Yep.
You like bowling?
Yep.
And that's what it's all about. Kids having a good time and everybody going bowling. We'd like to thank our sponsors for all their support and allowing us to do the show. On behalf of Doug, Chrissy, and myself, till next time.